Hi, my name is Theo. I am the head of programming at TriTogether, and I'm here to talk to you guys today in this video about beginning with a student. This is the first part in a little mini series on starting sessions and beginning work with a new student that you've been matched with. Um, so in beginning with a new student, I always really like to use the first session to establish one or two long-term goals. These can be as little as, like doing really well on a math test or, improving your grade by X amount of percentage points. I, as a tutor, always, set a goal of trying to get the students at least slightly more engaged than they were at baseline with not only tutoring sessions, but also in academics in general. Getting them excited about being in a learning environment is something I always strive for as a tutor. And that's always my long-term goal. So it's always good. Like you can't always have like, your student-oriented goals, but it's good to have a goal for yourself as well in these sessions. Um, introducing yourself and your role in that first session, introducing yourself, say, hi, I'm your tutor. Here's what I can help you with. Um, Understanding who's in their support circle. So you'll be connected with foster parents and additional support, such as like social workers or school supports, and understanding who's in the email chain, who is, sort of in what role in that email chain and how they can help you accomplish the goals you set at the beginning. So like if you have a student who uses Google Classroom, um, and they show up to your first session and they say, hey, I don't have access to my Google Classroom at home, or I don't have my login, connecting with that support circle, like with the foster parent being like, hey, would you mind helping this foster kid log into their Google Classroom? Or, talking with the broader support system, say, hey, we need to like work out a technology issue, or we need to make sure that the student can access a quiet space to do their sessions in. Um, so understanding who is that support circle and how each one of those people can help you accomplish the goals in a very like tangible way um, is really, really good to establish even before that first session, and especially during and after that first session. And then a really important part of beginning with a student is establishing rapport with them, asking them about themselves, asking about their interests. And that can not only help them feel more connected to you and more trusting, more engaged with you as a tutor, but also like it can help you shape sessions around that. Like I know I've always, when I have a student who's like interested in sports, we will do sort of sports related activities, while still staying on track with their academic goals. Like I think a lot of the readings I would pull for this one student who was really into basketball was like statistics on like basketball injuries and like which ones were more likely. So like those kind of things can be really helpful, not just for yourself, but um in planning sessions, but also just really helps them connect with you as a tutor and as a person, rather than you just kind of being like a face on a screen that's like, hey, let's do your homework this week. It helps build that relationship in a way that's, professionally appropriate, but also um, helpful to fostering their development as a student.